Last week we used our warm colors to outline and color in our heart. Remember, the warm colors are colors that make you feel warm. Red, orange, and yellow. If you didn't completely finish this part, make sure that you do that before you move on to our cool colors that we'll use in our hand and background. Cold colors, you can see these colors in objects that are naturally cold. So these are things like green trees, blue water and sky, and violet clouds on a snowy day. So cold colors make you feel kind of cold. Green, blue, and purple. We're going to use our cool colors for our hand and our background. So pick one of your cool colors to outline your hand. Remember, we aren't coloring anything in yet. Then decide what you want to do with your background. Add some kind of a pattern to it. Now, I went straight for marker with this, but I want you to do pencil first. I decided to do repeated hearts all over in the background. You can do that too if you'd like, or you can make a different kind of repeated background. Something like polka dots, or stripes, or zigzags. There are so many different patterns that you could use for your background. After you do your background in pencil, go over it in marker using your cool colors. You can use purple, blue, or green. We're still not coloring anything in, we're just outlining. When you're ready to start coloring in, let's sort through all of our crayons and find all of our different cool colors. Just like with the warm colors, you might have a bunch of different greens, blues, and purples. So sort through them and find as many different ones as you can so you can have a bunch of different colors in your background. Now you can start coloring in everything except for your hand. Now we're skipping the hand for now because I want you to see what color ends up being the main part of your background. Now purple ended up being the main color in my background, and I didn't want my hand to be that same exact color. So if you'd like to, for your hand, you can color this part in with marker. But this should be the only part that you color in with marker. I also could have colored it in a different color like green or blue, since that isn't a huge part of my background. But I liked the idea of having a really bold hand on here. Every single time you color in, whether it's with crayon or it's with marker, make sure you're taking your time. You want to make sure that you're staying inside of the lines and that we aren't scribbling. We should make this as neat as we possibly can. Don't leave any white space. And if your marker is starting to die, kind of like mine is here, you may want to color slower and let that ink really flow out of your marker. You may also have to do a couple of layers to get it dark enough. Just take your time and really focus on coloring in.